Ezzy, thank you. Trooper Steve joins us now. And Steve, I know when we first heard about the story a few months ago, just gut-wrenching to hear about it. What was your reaction when you heard about this initial situation and now the owner of the gun has been charged?
You know, we talk about this stuff so often. It's almost similar to how I talk about crashes. They're so preventable as long as you are taking the proper measures to do this. You know, when we first heard the story, it was an absolute tragic situation. Then more details come out that this firearm was in a child's backpack. The entire situation is not only tragic for the family and the community, but it's just so avoidable when it comes to that gun ownership topic.
And when it comes to gun ownership, let's talk about the differences of, you know, owning a gun in a home that does not have children versus one with children, or maybe even if children might visit your home. What types of things do we need to think about when it comes to storage?
Gotcha. So when it comes to safe storage of a firearm, there are so many different ways. But you got to remember, when we're talking about children, it's ground level kind of stuff. You can't just have this stuff laying around, even if you have it in a concealed compartment somewhere. I guess in this situation, they had it in some type of child's backpack hidden. Think about that for a second. These children get everywhere. I don't have children, ladies. You guys tell me stories all the time about how fast things can change in your home when you have your kids running around. This is with this type of stuff, as a responsible gun owner, you have to think about. I get it. Everyone loves their rights to have a firearm. I do too. I am a avid firearms owner, but at the same time, the second part of that, you have to be a responsible gun owner. So putting this stuff away, there are lock boxes. You can make sure you put them where it's hard for you to even gain access, because at the end of the day, if you can get to it, it's not too far where that child can get to it also.
Well, so Steve, I mean, we were talking about this as a parent out. You think that maybe you should just wait until your kids get older before you own a gun? I mean, do you think having a gun in the house with kids is just safe?
You know, I get this thrown at me a lot, and everyone's like, well, Steve, you don't have kids. I get it, but I'm a responsible gun owner at the end of the day. You, as a parent, have the absolute right to protect your home, and I believe every home should have some type of protection in it. And I think putting that line out there saying, well, if I have kids, I shouldn't have a gun in the house, could set you up as a recipe of for disaster. But if you take the right classes, you train yourself, you go out of your way to maybe prepare your home to be a safe, to have firearms in the home. Look, I understand the topic alone is really tense when it comes to firearms, kids around, but your safety and your family's safety should be priority. And I do believe that he probably obviously did not think that this child would get to this firearm and wanted to have that firearm to protect their home. I have firearms, oddly, all over my house, but they are in a responsible location where no one else knows, and they're all locked. That's the thing. And you can contact, if anyone at home is thinking, man, how do I get a lockbox or maybe some type of mechanism to protect the firearms, contact your local police department wherever you live, and I can almost guarantee you they will get you a gun lock that will properly secure your firearm so that we don't have any issues going down the road. So ladies, I think this is a great topic. We can talk for a full hour on something like this and all the other examples when it comes to things like that.
Yeah, Steve, I had no idea that you could contact your local police department. They would help you out with that. So that is good information.